eProd, Management Solutions for Agribusiness. eProd introduces management of seedling production and distribution in the field. Many companies have their own nurseries to be able to control the quality of seedlings used by their farmers. Yet they often lack a tool, however, to manage production and distribution of seedlings in the field cost-effectively. In this video, we will be using the case of seedlings to demonstrate how eProd can manage the process of production and distribution of planting materials. In this diagram, you see an example of seedling trays in a nursery. Each batch in the nursery has a number of seedling trays and can be identified with a unique batch code. When the seedlings are ready to be distributed to the farmers, the production manager will hand over the trays to the field staff. In this example, nursery manager Michael hands over 30 trays to field extension officer Henry and 70 trays to Sarah. Henry delivers these trays to a farmer. Payment can be made against a loan or in cash. The farmer plants the seedlings. A field is created by Henry on the mobile app. He fills in the details, including the traceability code. The traceability code assigned to the field links to the batch code of the seedlings assigned to the farmer. Now let us have a look at how this is managed in eProd. In eProd, seedling stock can be assigned on the desktop platform. The supplier starts by opening the Batch Expansion tab in order to transfer the seedlings or assign them. All of the seedlings are currently in the nursery, and each seedling batch has its own unique batch code. The supplier converts the produce into stock by selecting the seedling batch and then transferring the tomato stock to Michael. The stock has now been transferred to Michael, who can begin assigning tomato seedlings to Henry and Sarah. As you can see, Michael has received the seedling stock from the supplier. Once this is done, the produce can be assigned to Henry and Sarah on the mobile app. Michael starts by going to Stocks and Accounts and selecting the seedling batch number. For the batch prepared on the 1st of April, we see the balance has been updated to 100. He opts to hand over 30 trays to Henry, leaving a balance of 70 trays. He chooses to hand over 70 trays to Sarah, leaving a balance of 0. Once this is done, Michael can sync the data to the central database. After this, the field officers can begin assigning trays to the farmers. Henry opts to give seedlings to the farmer Francis. Francis opts to make a cash payment for the seedlings, buying 5 seedling trays at 500 shillings. You can now see Francis's updated purchasing data. Once this is done, the field officer can fill out field data to help ensure stronger traceability. The field officer will fill out the produce type, the field size, the crop status, and the productivity levels. The field size is set at 5 seedling trays, the seed origin is set from the nursery, and the GPS location details are enabled as well. Productivity levels are set at 100%, and the traceability code refers to the batch code that has been issued to Francis. In order to validate the information, it must be synchronized to the central database, which can be done once the field officer has access to the internet. After synchronization, you can now see the updated data and can see the farmer's planting of seedlings on a new field. You can also see who has issued the seedlings, how much was issued, and in this case, the outstanding balance Henry has of seedlings. It is also possible to see cash received against the seedlings. With eProd, it is easy to manage production and distribution of planting materials to ensure high-quality production. Please feel free to reach out to us. Our details are as follows.